Really appreciate you coming on, man.
That was rad. You reached out, dude. I saw it and I was looking at it. I'm like, dude, this is pretty cool. Podcast, like all the podcasts you do. I'm like, damn, rad.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been an incredible year. We started. It's fucking crazy. It's been an incredible year with everything fucking going on, right? We started back in February.
Oh, you just started it,
dude. We just, less than a year ago, and
then COVID hits.
Yeah, COVID hits.
Like, sweet,
dude. No, like straight up. But we had done, I don't know, maybe 5 or so, 6 or so via Zoom.
Right.
And like one of the last ones, I had the founder of Travelocity on.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, super cool. He just come out with a book. Just a brilliant dude. But there's just this feeling that is gone.
Right. For sure.
When it's not in person. 100%. And so we're smart here, man. We clean. We take care of everyone.
People are, like, I don't know. I'm not scared of it, Like, I know it's out there, but dude, just be smart about it, dude.
Exactly. You have to, man. And
100%.
I think that goes with anything in life, but when it comes to this, it's like, 500,000 people die every single year of cardiac arrest, fucking all over the world, fucking millions of people die from the flu. Can you look that up actually real quick? How many people die from the flu worldwide?
It's more than COVID. I know that.
Yeah. I don't know about the U.S. though. I think the U.S. is a lot lower, I know some people like, well, some of it's bullshit, and even if you took half of it, but it doesn't matter. One death fucking sucks.
For sure.
But you do have to. What's it say? Here we go. Oh yeah, shit. All right. So the the WHO estimates that worldwide annual influenza epidemic results in about 3 to 5 million cases of severe illness and 250,000 to 500,000 deaths. Damn, that's worldwide though.
Right, that's worldwide. So we actually have quadrupled that.
Yeah. Right. I'm not laughing about COVID.
Right.
There was one time. I know that the flu is worse for younger people.
Oh,
though.
for
That's the issue. And but you do it. In the beginning, it was very scary, and we're all locked up. But then there comes a time where it's like, if you're smart, you live your life. You have to live your life.
I'm not gonna let it. Yeah, you're like pretty much like I'm not gonna let it control my life, but I'm still gonna live a life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not stupid, but I'm gonna go out there and still be smart about it.
110%, man. Talking about living your life, for people just tuning in after the first few minutes, why don't you do a brief introduction?
Yeah. Well, my name's Russel. I got hurt May 26th of 2013 out in Lake Havasu. Dove off the back of the boat. I forgot we're in shallow water, hit the bottom of the river, broke my C4, C5 vertebrae. And my neck was instantly paralyzed from the neck down. So what the crazy part is when I dove in and hit the bottom, like, dude, loudest shit I've ever heard in my life is my neck breaking. Like, loud. I was like, whoa, what the hell,
Wow.
So it broke, and then I was like trying to move, and I couldn't move. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was face down in the water.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what do I do? So what felt like an eternity was probably a minute and a half, like face down in the water, trying to like flip around,
Damn.
And then my girlfriend at the time grabbed me by the shorts and was like, dude, quit fucking around. I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking around. I can't move. So then they pulled me up on shore, put me on my back, brought me up on shore, left me in the water, and then our friends we were with ran and got help, called for help, and I called 911. Ambulance came. They put me in the ambulance and took me to Needles Hospital.
Yeah.
So I went to Needles, and from there they're like, we can't do nothing. We need like I think it's like a Trauma 1 hospital.
Okay.
So they flew me from Needles to Vegas, to UMC in Vegas. So on the way out to Vegas, flatline, like twice in the helicopter, dude. And I'm just, I never, like, I didn't even know, like, until my sister told me. She's like, yeah, dude, they said you flatlined twice in the helicopter. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know,
Yeah, of course not.
So flatline, people are like, dude, you see the light? I'm like, no, I never saw nothing.
I don't mean to laugh.
No, dude, I think it's funny too. But I'm like, no, I never did,
Yeah.
And then, spent 6 weeks at UMC in ICU in Vegas. Then from there, flew to Colorado and did like 3 months. 3 months of rehab before I flew back home to see me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, as you share your story, man, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, my own life, like what the fuck,
right?
like what would I do?
100%. Like growing up, like all the crazy shit I did, I never thought, like, dude, I never thought I'd be paralyzed from the neck down, you know, and be ventilator dependent. And two, you know, I never thought it would be from diving off a boat.
No, not at all.
I thought it would be doing 120 down the freeway on my crotch rocket or something.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
Or on my dirt bike or whatever.
Yes, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But, you know, it happened, and you know what? It is what it is.
I can respect that. At the moment, though, like once everything sat in, like everything just like, you know, it'd been a few weeks and you're going through the rehab and all of that. What did you think? Like, what the fuck was going through your mind?
Dude, so rehab's crazy because, like, you're so busy Monday through Friday. You know, 8 o'clock in the morning, you're getting you up. You're busy from 8 to 5 all day, you know. The reality kicks in was when I went home. I went home.
Shit.
Got, you know, and then like went home, got in my bed, and was like, "Fuck, dude, this is my new life, dude. Like, what am I gonna like?" I literally wanted to shoot myself if I could. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I thought, like, I didn't have really that much time to think about it in rehab because I was so busy doing all my stuff. But when I got home, dude, that's when reality kicked in. I was like, "Fuck, dude, what am I gonna do?" I'm laying in my bed crying, like, "Why me? Why did this happen to me? What am I gonna do? What do I do with my kids?" You know, like. Used to do like help them coach soccer and all that shit. I'm like, I can't do that now. Yeah. I thought life was over. Like I laid in my room staring at the ceiling for probably, I think I came home October of 2013. I probably didn't get out of my bed. Dude, I probably got out of my bed 3 times, 5 times, a handful of times before like January hit. Jeez. And then I had a buddy of mine. Well, I didn't know him at the time, but he actually lives out here in Santa Cruz. His name's Andrew Skinner. He runs it's called Triumph Foundation.
Okay.
And they're like a nonprofit for spinal cord injury people. So he came to my house with another guy, Mark, and Mark was literally the same as me, in a wheelchair, and so was Andrew. But Mark was a quad in a wheelchair on a vent, and I'm like looking at this guy while I'm laying in my bed, and I'm like thinking, fuck. I'm being a pussy, dude. I'm laying there, like, crying, like, why did this happen to me? Meanwhile, there's a guy across the room, like, bro, you could do this, dude. You got it.
Yeah.
You know, and ever since that day, and I'll, like, till I die, I'll remember, like it was yesterday. Like, the guys are like, you got this, you know. It's not your life's not over. Yeah. And from that day forward, dude, I was, like, unstoppable. You know, just kept going. I'm like, you know, these guys are right. You know, it's so different. Like, when you're in the hospital, and the doctor walks in and he's like, "Oh, you know what? You're going to be all right, guy. You know, I promise you." I'm like, "Dude, fuck you. Get the hell out of here, dude." But then when someone rolls in that's like same as you and like tells you, "Bro, you're going to be all right," you go, "Fuck, you know what? This guy's doing it. I can do it."
Yes.
But
absolutely.
when someone walks in and says it, you're like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah. Don't be telling me this shit, you know? You're walking out, dude. I'm stuck in this bed."
Yes.
You know?
It's not relatable.
Right.
It's not relatable.
100%. Yes.
But it's like, you know, once again, I'm like thinking about myself, right? Because like anyone listening is going to think about themselves, right?
100%.
They're going to, right? And it's like, fuck, man, if you can do it, if you can come in here with a smile, cracking jokes, living fucking life, dude, then there is no excuse for anyone out there.
Dude, I get people crying that like been in like a paraplegic that's been like in a wheelchair for 25 years saying, "Fuck, this life sucks," and I'm like, dude, life doesn't suck, dude. Life's what you make of it, you know?
Exactly.
And, like, I found out, like, with my injury, like, once I accepted it, fuck, dude, life turned around, dude. Like, accept what it is, because it is what it is.
Yes.
And if you don't accept it, you're just fucking going to be miserable, and who wants to live like that?
No one does.
I'm like, fuck that. No, that's not me.
No, not at all.
I was like, let's do it.
So you go through that situation, right? You come home, you what's the gentleman's name again?
Oh, Andrew.
Yes. Andrew Skinner?
Yes.
Shout out to that dude, man.
Shout out to him and Triumph.
It's really amazing to hear, like, because at any moment, at any time, it can happen to anyone.
Dude, you could walk out that door, your front door.
Yeah.
Miss that step, break your neck, paralyzed. You know.
We don't even think about that. Right. We don't. We do not.
Like I told you, like I never thought I would be, bro. Like I never thought I'd be paralyzed, dude. But when you do get paralyzed, it's crazy. Like there's a whole freaking community of us out there, you know.
Yes, of course.
And it's fucking rad, dude. You know.
I mean, we're definitely gonna get to that. I want to hear about what was your life like before the accident. How old were you?
I'm 44.
Okay.
Before the accident was, crazy guy, and I was married. I was married for 12 years, and we separated. But I do a lot with the kids, with the coaching soccer, and spending a lot of time. Kids play sports, dude. That's what your life comes. Your life comes.
Yeah, of course.
So it's hanging out with them. But I used to like riding dirt bikes, street bikes. Doing all that crazy, the adrenaline stuff.
Yes, of course.
And living on the edge. And like I said, I thought that's the way I would. If I was gonna freaking be in a wheelchair, one of those two would put me in.
Yes. Yeah.
I never thought diving off a boat would.
Something so
shit.
Simple.
Yeah.
Something
crazy.
So fucking crazy.
Gnarly, dude.
Yeah. I mean, so your life like that before, but did your life start after this happened, or?
You know what? I would say like a rebirth, dude.
Okay.
Total rebirth, because I had to learn like everything over again in a different way.
Yeah.
Instead of full on like, hey, but the alarm clock goes off, I put my feet on the ground, put some shoes on, I start walking. Now it's like, okay, well, I wake up, my nurse has to come and feed me, brush my teeth, get me dressed, put me in my wheelchair.
Yes.
I had to accept that, like, hey, you know what? I have to accept that someone has to help me 24/7 now till the end of life,
Yeah.
And at first it was hard, but now it's nothing, dude. I'm like, I just, I got to roll with it.
Yeah, you have to.
If not, I'm going to be stuck in my bed.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. When you finally started, right? So you, at the point that it happened to the point that you met Andrew, how long had it been, do you think?
So I got hurt May 26th, and I didn't meet Andrew. I want to say I met Andrew in December of 2013. So what is that, 6-7 months after?
Not that long.
Yeah.
I mean, not that, literally a fucking blink of an
Yeah.
eye, right? It's as fast as this
And
year's
I'm
going.
glad, if it could have been sooner, it would have been rad.
Yeah.
But you know what? 3 months of hell was all right.
Of course it
You
is.
know?
Absolutely.
Whatever.
No, I love that. And so then what happened after? Like, what was your life like?
Well, after, like, these two good dudes roll in my room in wheelchairs and, like, bro, like, you could still do shit, and Andrew does, with his foundation, they do so much shit. Like, they do a wheelchair sports day out here every year. And I went to that, and I'm like, holy fuck, there is a life.
Yes.
There is life in a wheelchair, dude. There's people playing rugby. There's people playing, riding, handicap bicycles and playing hockey. And, I'm like, holy shit, there is, dude.
Yeah.
And, it's crazy because I do more shit now than I did when I could walk, bro. And I'm not lying, dude.
Damn, that's so crazy to hear, right?
It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I hang out with the bros all the time, and we're always doing something, dude, Wow. I go to the shooting range. I'm like, that's like my new thing now. Is like freaking going to the shooting range and popping off rounds. I got a mount for my wheelchair. The gun mounts on in front of me. I got a joystick I move with my chin. It'll go up, down, left, right. And then I have a little tube I blow into that pulls the trigger, dude.
No fucking way.
Dude, it's rad, bro. Fucking
What?
Insane, dude. It's sick.
Yeah, damn. Have you ever heard of that, Daniel?
No, first time, but I
Dude.
love that.
I absolutely love that. I love the ingenuity
I'll
that
have to
people
show
have
you
done.
guys
Yes,
I'll show
yes,
you
yes.
a video, dude. It's rad.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And so when did you start doing that?
I just got the mount like probably a month ago. Before that, I'd go with the boys and they'd just put the gun in my hand and and pull the trigger for me.
Okay.
But I just got the mount probably like a month ago, and dude, I'm just freaking going out there and having fun, dude. So fun,
It's got a.
know.
It's, I don't know if this is right or wrong to say, but if you were going to be in your situation, there would be no better time than in history because of technology, right?
Well, like we were just saying before, like if I got hurt 20 years ago, dude, I'd be fucking poking my eyes out.
Maybe that's why that 25-year-old,
Yeah.
that dude with 25 years was fucking miserable, right?
Yeah,
But
true.
you,
Right.
have this, there's
there's so much technology out there
Yeah.
that I can do anything, guaranteed.
Do you think that
Guaranteed.
there's going to be a time where, like maybe in your life, 40 years from now,
No.
right, that you could maybe be walking or something like that, right?
You know, funny.
Elon Musk, you know, creating Neuralink, right?
Right. So, you know, you say that, and it's funny because people will be like, yo, Russ, dude, if you could walk tomorrow, would you? I'm like, you know what? No. And you're going to, like, yeah, I knew you're going to drop your jaw.
Whoa.
Like, I wouldn't want it, bro. And the reason why. After I got hurt, dude, this chair has made me, like, stronger, and it's made me who I am. You know, if I never got paralyzed and put in this chair, dude, I would never met the people I met that made me who I am now, dude.
Yeah.
You know? And to me, no. Dude, I live such a good life in this chair. I'm fine with it, bro. I'm cool.
I fucking love that, man.
Roll with it, dude, you know? I don't need to walk again, dude. I did it.
Dude.
You know?
Dude, on my worst day, I'm going to think about exactly what you just said. You know what? Like, because I can't fathom what your situation is like. But if you're fucking happy and you're living your life, then there is no reason for me to cry over fucking some bullshit, right? Like, you just have to keep 100%. On pushing on. Yeah. Like, you have to keep on pushing on. And I talk about this all the time. When you first started to, you know, kind of after the 6-7 months, right? How did people treat you? Like, what was that like? Because I have to say, hold on a second. When you came up, right, I tried to give you fucking daps. I wasn't even thinking, right? But you didn't make me feel like an idiot. You didn't make me feel, you didn't even say anything. You just fucking let it go. And I said that to Elizabeth, right? It was like, I had mad respect for you, because if you would have said something, I probably would have felt like even a more idiot. But you just were like, nope, fuck it. You know, it's like, wow.
People do it all the time, dude.
Yeah.
And I get it. You know, dude, I'm like, if I was still an able body and I ran into someone in my position, I'd probably do the same thing.
Second nature, man. Well, because I saw you moving with your hands, so I
right. No,
you think of like Professor X moving the joystick, right? So I was like, I'm sorry,
dude. Don't even be sorry, dude. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like, I just, you know, people do it all the time. Okay, you know what? Pound it, dude. Pound it out, top of the hand. Pound top of the hand. Dude.
Damn
That's
it! I
should
have done that. You know,
that's how we do it. You
know? Yes, absolutely. But getting back to it, it's like how did people treat you? Because that had to have been strange,
dude,
weird,
gnarly. So even to this day, bro, like, you know, I used to, you know, I was like always a happy-go-lucky guy and hanging out with everyone all the time, you know. But as soon as I got hurt, like, mad respect, like, dude, I had like the best circle of people, like, to help me, you know, when I first got hurt. But there was a lot of people that were like scared, like, I don't know what to, like, they would say, I don't know how to act around you. I'm like, dude, same way you are now, dude. You know, I'm the same person. I'm not walking, dude. I got my fucking, I still have my mind. I still have my heart. Fuck, I'm the same person, dude.
Yeah, you are.
Do what you want to do. Fuck around. I don't care. You know.
You're probably a better person.
100%, dude. 100%.
You know.
Like I told you, dude. This wheelchair has made me a better person, dude. You know. you look at life way different now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't take life for granted anymore.
Yes.
You know, like, it's, fuck, you never know what tomorrow brings, so fucking live it to the fullest.
Absolutely.
You know?
No, I mean, you definitely have to. So you started going through, did you start like meeting up with Triumph? How did that work out? Like, did you,
dude, that was like, so once I met them, it opened up a whole new, you know, another page. You know, I was like, whoa, dude, there is people. There is other people out there in there. And there is other stuff that I could do. Like, I thought, dude, I was just going to sit in my wheelchair.
Yes.
You know, fuck, I've been snow skiing.
Wait, what? Yeah. Really? I've seen it, but I just didn't. How does that work?
So they take me out of this chair, put me in another chair where you have an instructor that will, you know, take you down the hill. You know, it's rad.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I was like telling the dude, I'm like, bro, don't even slow down. Make this motherfucker.
Yes.
Bomb this hill, bro.
Yeah.
Because I used to love snowboarding.
Yeah.
You know, and the first time I got out there, I was like, dude, just hearing the skis on the snow and all that. I'm like, dude, let's bomb this hill, dude.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
It was rad.
Like, once again, it's like, yes, sir.
Can I ask you for a favor? If you have video of this, can we post it?
I got it all for you, bro.
You do?
Yes.
Yes.
Love that.
We have video of you shooting the gun too.
Oh yeah.
Can we share that?
We share.
I would love that.
That's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. I want more people to understand this and see, like.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, it's educating people. People, you know, like all my friends I hang out with now, like, dude, they could take me. They can take me out, do all the shit because they've hung around me now.
Yeah.
You know, they know what to do. They know what to look for. And if I need help, they help me. You know.
Yeah.
It's
And
rad.
yeah, it is.
You know?
It definitely is. You know, how did it work out? If you don't mind me asking this question, you know, before, you know, I don't know, like, how does work, or like do you get help, or, you know?
Yeah, you know, I'd love to go back to work.
Yeah.
But it would have to be worth, you know, it's like, it's got to be worth it. And two, it's kind of hard to go back to work when I got to really depend on nurses, you know, like if they don't show up, I'm pretty much stuck.
Yeah.
You know, unless I can find someone else to come, you know, either back them up or what. Sometimes there's some days I've been stuck in bed because I didn't have a nurse, you know. Which,
Wait, seriously?
You know, yeah, you know, but no big deal. Whatever. One day.
Does that? How often does that happen?
No, not too much, thank God.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes more than I'd like.
Yeah.
But still, it is what it is, bro. You know, I can't. You know, there's nothing I can do.
What's your setup like at the house? Like, how can you change the remote?
Yeah,
Can
I hook it up
to your phone.
Yeah, see how my phone's on my chair, so
yeah.
I have a mount on a table that sits in front of my bed, so I can control everything.
Man.
You know, it's cool. You know, like I said, technology.
I mean, rad. Seriously, is there at any time, do you feel anything? Do you get phantom?
No, so I'm what they call a quad. That's complete. So the nerves are completely blocked from the brain down to the spinal cord. So I don't feel anything like halfway down my neck below. I don't feel.
And so what exactly happened to cause your situation?
So basically, when I dove in and broke my neck, it's like, so, you know, your spine, the spinal cord, you know, runs down your spine. So when I broke it, it's basically like a traffic jam. So now instead of a free flowing freeway, there's a roadblock in the middle of the freeway. So everyone has to stop.
Dude.
And that's where the nerves stop at that, you know, where I broke it. And then that's why it's not like I can't move anything really, you know.
That's crazy. In my head, I'm like, well, why can't they just like reattach?
100%, and that's what everyone says.
Yeah,
you know,
and in time, it's gonna happen for sure. In your lifetime,
sure.
in our lifetime, you know, for sure.
Guaranteed. They already have some stuff out there, but like, I don't want to be a guinea pig. Like I said, I'm fine where I'm at, dude.
Right.
I love my life as I am, dude.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't need to like if it was gonna happen where I was gonna walk, like that'd be cool if it happened by itself.
Of course.
You know, I'm not gonna sit there and put all this shit in my.
You don't want to be the
body.
test person. Yeah.
You know, like I said, I'm totally fine rolling in my chair the rest of my life if I had to.
You know, it's, you know, when I hit you, you know, the reason I hit you up is because like I'd been looking at your Instagram, right? And I just saw how happy you were, man. Like fucking hanging out with Scummy, Tony Ha, fucking Andrew, like all these fucking like amazing human beings.
Right.
And like, it's just like, it's not like, oh, you're just like, no, you're fucking boys with a lot of these dudes,
dude.
you
They're
know?
all cool, dude.
And you just have this thing about you that just oozes life. And I couldn't wrap my head around it, and I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to hear your story.
I was stoked when you hit me up, dude. I was like, right on, dude. It's cool. I was stoked to be part of the podcast, too, dude. It's rad.
No, thank you so much. I think it's important for people to hear your story, right? Because growing up, you don't ever think about this.
100%, dude. No.
You don't ever think about someone in your situation and other people's situation out there, right? And so it's like what you said earlier, is like we, take it for granted.
Right.
But the more that people hear about it, right? It's just, it brings awareness, and so I think
it does. And the shitty part, like right now with like the whole like pandemic shit, it's like we like with Andrew's foundation. So we'll go and talk to like the newly injured people in rehab hospitals.
Yeah.
And dude, I love doing that because it's like, dude, I want to go in there and tell this person, bro, your life is not over. Promise you.
Yes.
I promise you, dude. Like I will give you $1,000 if like you think your life's over, but once you accept it and move and go, you know what, this is gonna be the new me, you're gonna have a good life. Whatever you make of it, it'll be good.
But you can't do that right now.
No, can't go out there. So, we do like Zoom calls and stuff. But like
not,
you said, it's not
the same.
No.
It's not exactly right.
Yeah.
It's not the same. The difference is like you're talking to someone on a screen, right? Or you're rolling up in the fucking hospital, right? And you feel the energy. You see 100%. The person. I can fucking touch you, right?
Yep.
So there's so many people out there, right? Can we look up how many people this happens a year?
Dude, quite a bit. I don't know the number off the.
Yeah, just like in the U.S., how many people, become a paraplegic, right?
Yeah.
Would it be a quadriplegic?
Either quadriplegic.
What's the difference?
So quadriplegic and a paraplegic can usually push themselves around in a wheelchair. They got awful like arm and hand motion, where a quad usually doesn't have any, has very low hand function.
Okay. Well, if you don't, I'm just gonna ask you. I was gonna say if you don't mind me asking you,
but
every single question I've asked, it's
away.
like just yes. Yeah. What can you move? Oh, you got.
So 1 in 50 Americans.
Wow.
That's as of April 20th, 2009. So not the most. Yeah, it's really.
I think it's gone up. To be honest with you.
Wow.
So my movement is neck only. So neck, left, right with my head, and I could like shrug my shoulders.
Okay.
That's it.
Damn.
If you see my arms start moving, it's usually I'm having like a muscle spasm.
Okay. Yeah. Can you move your fingertips at all? Not at all. But it's amazing that they've been able to create this, like you blow into it, right?
Yeah, it's like my wheelchair, dude. Like, dude, this wheelchair. If I didn't have this, dude, I'd be stuck.
Yeah, you would literally.
I fucking love this chair, dude. My best friend, dude.
You just mobbed in this bitch like it was a fucking quad, dude.
It
like,
hurt.
Yeah, like I love that. So how did you meet Colin and all those dudes?
So I met Colin through another buddy of mine. Good friend of mine, Mike, and Mike and Colin were good friends, and then Colin and I became really good friends. So, yeah, Colin's he's a nut, dude.
Yeah,
I love that guy. Yeah, and we have a podcast together that we do called Talking Sobriety with Colin Morrison.
I love that, man. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I'm not going to share his story, but when I had reached out to him, he just opened up and he was just so awesome, man.
Right.
And I grew up watching this dude, right? Yeah, Twitch and him, fucking
Metal Militia.
Yeah, Metal Militia, dude. Twitch and Scummy, what the fuck, dude? That was just my wife was the store manager for No Fear out here, and
dude, I bet you I know her. I used to live in that store with my kids, bro.
I don't doubt it, man. And so it's like, he was just so awesome. And I think I talked to you first or him first. It doesn't matter. Either way. And so it's like that this circle that you've been able to build is just so beautiful. Before COVID, was your thing like going and speaking with other people?
No, not really. I not like I do now.
Okay.
But once I did get hurt, it was like, fuck, I want to do this now,
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's like, people think, like, they go, oh, dude, I feel bad for you. Don't feel bad for me, please. I don't want anyone feeling bad for me, dude, because honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, I probably live a better life than you do.
And that's just amazing to hear, right? It's like, people take things just right at the face of like what they see, right?
Yes.
And for you to have happiness, it's not within any of this. It's inside your brain, man.
It's up top.
I mean, literally, that's where it comes.
Where it starts,
I mean, it has to. All of this shit is extra, right? And it's like
100%.
If you can find this happiness within yourself, being in your situation, then at least in my opinion, there should be there are probably other reasons, but for the most part, there should be no reason the average human being, if you will, should have any fucking excuses.
Well, I just tell them too. It's like, what, you're having a bad day, dude. You know what? It's a bad day, not a bad life, bro.
No, exactly.
And don't let it fucking bring you down.
No,
let that 10 minutes of your bad day ruin 10 minutes. That's it.
Exactly.
Move on. Don't let it kill your whole vibe for the day, dude. Fuck it.
You have to keep on pushing on.
Yeah.
How did your kids react? How was that? Because that had to be hard.
That was hard. Like I remember when I was in ICU, like my daughter wouldn't even come in the room, dude. Like I had shit coming out my mouth, tubes out my mouth, wires hooked up all over me. She was like freaked out to go in there. My son, he would come in, but it was hard on him. Now it's nothing. It's all good.
Yeah, they
it's I think any kid that would, they're the parent, where one of their parents gets injured or something, would freak out.
Oh, absolutely. So, yeah. My mom was, she was injured, and it was really hard to go through, right? And it wasn't your situation, and bless her heart, she's been able to make it out of it, and
that's awesome.
She's stronger than ever. But any kid seeing that their parent hurt, right?
Sure.
It just it fucking blows, man. It sucks, right? But if your kids have been able to come around, right? I mean,
now it's nothing. Now it's, I think, I'm not. I think it's like normal now.
Well, I mean, it has to after 6 years, 7 years, right? 7 years.
8, next
8
year.
years, man. That's
still feels like yesterday, dude. It's crazy.
It wasn't that long ago, dude.
No?
I mean, in actuality,
right,
it wasn't. 8 years ago is a drop of a bucket. It's like it's so quick, right? If someone's in your situation and they're listening to this, right, what would you tell them?
I tell them, like, you got to stay positive. It's all upstairs. Like we said before, it's in your mind. You gotta stay strong, stay positive, and like I said, I've said this 1,000 times already, but accept it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't accept it, you're just gonna be pissed off, and that you're not gonna want to live that way. And accepting it is just, it is what it is. That's what the big man above, the card he drew you.
Yeah.
Why did he draw me this card? I have no clue. Maybe he thought, this guy could handle it, dude. This guy could handle it. This guy's going to go out and maybe help other people. That's why I'm going to give him this card,
Yep.
But who knows why? But it is what it is.
That's exactly it, right? Yeah. It comes down to acceptance.
Right.
I think that's for everyone, right? It's like
at anything,
Yeah. You have to accept your situation.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, it's just going to drag you down.
Right.
It's going to continue to drag and continue to beat you the fuck up.
Yeah.
And once you're able to accept whatever it is in your life, but I also think like acceptance is very important, but also the squad you have, the people around you, your family and friends.
100%, bro. Like who you surround yourself with is going to make a huge difference.
It's going to make everything, man.
You surround yourself with people that are all negative Nancy's, dude, you're going to hate your life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So. I talk about it all the time. I always say that you are like the 5 closest people that you surround yourself with, that you are in your life, right? So if you're around 5 fucking drug addicts, right? Well, what are you going to probably be? Fucking addicted to drugs. Exactly. If you're around 5 confident, happy, successful human, what are you going to probably be, right?
Be successful.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe not as successful as them, but you'll still be successful.
I mean, that's just the way. That's it's what the law of attraction, right?
100%.
And it's also like what you put out there is what you get in return, right?
Right. And it's like when I go speak at these places, I'll go speak at like drug rehabs, and I tell these people, dude, you guys have the choice. You have the choice. You can go to bed tonight, wake up tomorrow, and say, you know what, I'm gonna drink a beer, or I'm gonna do this line of cocaine or heroin or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, I want to go for a walk.
No.
But I can say, you know what, I'm going to wake up happy and live a happy life. Be positive,
Yeah.
So it's your choice,
No, it is. It is. I mean, and for you to even go out there and speak at like drug rehabs and rehabilitation centers, it's important, man, to be able to give back what, everything that you've gone through, but to be able to still give back. Right. I don't know. I don't
even feel it like it's giving back.
But it is, dude.
It
is. It is because I don't know, man. It's like people going through that. I went to rehab, man. I've gone through my fucking shit, right? And it was a different time and just different things that I was working out. But if I had met someone in your situation, right, and I had calling it your situation, someone that has gone through things that you've gone through in your life, right? I don't know. I just feel that after this podcast, I'm going to look at life completely different in the sense of like, I don't know, man. A lot of times, is it going to change me as a human being? No, absolutely not. I'm going to be fucking real, right?
100%.
But am I going to think about it?
Right.
A lot. Yes, I fucking will.
Like, maybe a bad day, and you're like, dude, if fucking Russ could do it, fuck, what am I fucking crying about?
Exactly, right? So. If Russ can do it, why can't I?
And I get a lot of people that say that. They're like, dude, like, I think of you like when I'm having a bad day or not. I'm like, hey, that's cool. I'm glad I could cheer you up.
That sounds so fucked up because you're like, that's terrible. But it's true, right? It's true, right? And it's like, being able to spread that, right? And it's so you going out there, right, to talk to people at, at rehabilitation centers, right, or coming on this fucking podcast, it's helping people out. Even 1, 2, 3, 4 human beings, it doesn't fucking matter.
I always say I like to try to spread, like, if I could help one person a day, I'm good.
Dude, that's what it's all about.
Like helping, anyway, I don't care, like bad day, turn it into a good day or whatever, Yeah.
Dude, I recently did a podcast with Nicole Aniston, right? And and I had this kid. I'm not gonna say his name, but he wrote me this letter. It was, dude, I mean, if it was longhand, it would have been like 10 pages. Like literally, I haven't even shared it with you, Daniel, and it's just between him and I. But he sent me this message, and it just it blew my mind because what he is going through, right? What he's going through is so many of the same things that I have gone through, right?
You've gone through.
I've gone through it in the fucking past. And when Nicole was on, we were talking about, just these certain things, it's a lot of times we get so fucking stuck on whatever the hell 100%. It is. And I was talking about like, don't be a bitch, right? And it's like, that's exactly right. And it's like, and he talked about that. And it's like, for me, when I'm going through something hard, it doesn't matter if it's like, I'm fucking lifting weights or I have to do this job or my fucking back is hurting or my fucking whatever is hurting. In my mind, I get to this point where I'm like, Brock, don't be a bitch, right? And it allows me to push through. It allows me to see past it. It allows me to take that next step, right? If I'm going to do 10 fucking reps on this fucking whatever, I want to do 15, right?
I'm going to push myself a little more.
Exactly, right? And as human beings, we only use about 40 to 50% of our full potential, right? At least this is what David Goggins says, and I do truly believe it. And it's so fucking true. And for him to share his story with me, right? It was so relatable that I had talked about it with my wife, right? And I'm sorry if you listen, man. Your story really touched me in such an amazing way, and I shared it with a couple of my very close people, and that's it. That being said, she goes, "That's your life, man. That's your story, right?" Yeah. And it's like, on my worst days, man. I'm going to think about your story, because if you can sit here today and be happy and have a fucking smile and fucking laugh and joke, like there is no fucking reason. Yeah. There's no reason.
It's what we make it again, dude.
It is.
It's just what we make of it.
Yeah.
And like when you are having that bad day, if you let that bad day ruin your whole day, that's on you, dude.
Yeah.
That's totally on you. You could say, "Oh, my fucking whole day sucked because of this." No. It's because you let it. You did.
Yeah.
You let it.
Absolutely. So kind of moving forward. Let's talk about something else, brother. Let's talk about something else. So you. I don't know. I guess I'll talk about like Colin, and like I saw a picture with you fucking with like fucking Tony Hawk, and what the hell was that all about?
So I got my buddy, a good buddy of mine, Rick Thorne.
Okay.
BMX guy.
Yeah.
You might know him from ESPN and all that. We're good buddies, and he goes down there and rides. I'm like, bro, let's go. He asked me if I want to go. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. So we went down there and down to Tony Hawk's place and watched him ride the ramp, and dude, it was rad.
The fuck was that like, dude?
Dude, so rad, dude. Like, he owns a bitchin' warehouse down in Vista.
Yes.
They're just shredding, dude. So I'm like, dude, this is rad. You know, how many people get to meet Tony Hawk, dude?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. No, 110%.
So shout out to Rick Thorne.
Dude, shout out to Rick Thorne. I mean, that's fucking so cool. I mean, Tony Hawk is, I mean, he's the godfather.
legend,
He's a
dude.
legend. He's the godfather of fucking skateboarding, right? You got fucking Mike Metzger, the godfather of dirt bike, right? You got fucking, man, that dude's crazy. He's so awesome. He's
I can't wait to
such,
hear you, the episode.
yeah, it literally just came out. Such an amazing dude.
Yeah.
I mean, just so humble and nice.
Yeah,
and
he's been through it too.
yeah, he
You know?
has. He has been through it. I mean, come on. There's so many people out there that have been through it, right? And if you can wake up every single day and just continue to push on, I think that's definitely what it's all about. You know, I'm gonna take a quick break because I gotta take a piss, right? So you you take over and I'll be right back, good sir. Sorry.
God. Russ, I do have a question though. On I can only imagine that the transformation wasn't overnight. So,
Right. No.
Right. So
100%.
you had these guys come over, and you're like, man, there was a sense of motivation.
Yes. Yes.
And I hate to backstep, but
it's all good.
Here, right? I've been sitting here thinking about it, and I'm going, man, there's got to be days that it sucked, and there were got to be days that you were like, no, I got this, and can you kind of walk me through the motivation that it wasn't overnight? So what did that look like?
So so when I like I said, when I came home in October, it till it was January, bro. So till January, I was like, dude, totally depressed, bro. Like, why me? Just crying, dude. Laying in bed, staring at the ceiling, crying, dude. Looking at my fingers and my toes, trying to move them, dude. You know, like, fuck, come on, dude, move. You know, do something.
Right.
You know, I was thinking, fuck, dude, I want to walk again.
Right.
You know, and just fucking full on depressed. But you know what? Like I said, once I met my two buddies from Triumph and they came and I seen them, I actually seen them roll into my room and they said, Russ, life is not over.
Nice.
And I don't know. It's like something from seeing them come to my house flipped a switch in my head and I said, fuck, you know what? These guys are right.
So it was like a switch. It was like, yeah.
It was because, like, I got two guys. I'm laying in bed. I got two guys in wheelchairs in front of me saying, bro, you could do this.
Yeah.
You could do it. And I'm like, fuck, you know what? They can do it. I can do it.
That's
know?
amazing.
So
what were some of the things that, as far as new experiences that you would have never done before, what are some of the new things that you were like, I'm going to welcome this into my life?
Dude, it was everything, dude. You know, like just welcoming like my wheelchair and all that, you know, just going, well, fuck it. Like I used to be totally embarrassed to go out in my wheelchair. Like, fuck, dude, people are staring at me, dude. I'm like, what? Staring at my ass or what? You know, fuck, I got a bitchin' whip, dude.
Nice.
Check out my whip, bro. You know. But no, I used to be like, fuck, dude, I don't want to go out. People are gonna look at me and like, fuck, dude, what's this fucking tube coming out of this guy's neck, bro?
Right.
You know, or anything like that, dude. Yeah. Or like even just in the wheelchair, you know.
Of course.
But then after that, I was like, you know what, fuck it. This fucking wheelchair makes me who I am, dude. You know, if I didn't have it, I'd be stuck in bed. I wouldn't be out going to Dodger games, going to Supercross, going to concerts, going to the freaking bar or whatever, you know?
So the word no longer existed to you. That was awesome.
You know what? Like you said, yeah, the word, like, I can't, fuck no.
I love that.
I can, you know?
I love that. I love that. Thanks for letting me sub in.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so let's just, you know, for people listening, can you break down everything that's going with your wheelchair? Because I know your wheelchair is a part of you, right?
Dude.
What the hell do you have going on there?
So this wheelchair is freaking amazing. It could stand me up.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it could stand me up so I could. Like it's like for us, like quadriplegics, like we're always sitting down, you know, and it's, you know, it's good to stand up, you know. Yeah. It's good to stand up every so often. So like I put a little support on, you know, for on my knees, and then I go to a different mode and it'll stand me up, and I'll just sit there and stand and watch TV.
It literally gets you all the way upright?
Yeah, like when you get out of your chair and stand straight up.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, can it move?
Yeah, Yeah, I can move, like, roll around. It goes like super slow because it doesn't want you fucking eating shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
But,
definitely.
and then like just like this, like say we went to a bar or something, dude. I could raise my seat up to bar height, so I'm
You
not
can go up high, go up low, all of that shit.
So I'm not just at ass level all the time.
What about, because I know you're hooked up to, what is that, to help you breathe?
It's just a ventilator because my injury was so high. So I broke my C4, C5 vertebrae in my neck, and I have swelling up to my C2 vertebrae. So that vertebrae kind of controls your diaphragm and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So my diaphragm doesn't work, and I can't breathe. I can't breathe on my own, so I have my my ventilator.
So even if you took a deep breath and it wouldn't contract.
So say one of these hoses came unplugged, I wouldn't be able I could breathe a tiny bit, enough to get me along for maybe a few minutes or so.
Yeah.
But nothing like just taking a deep breath.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Damn. But you're fucking here. So that's it doesn't
100%.
all of that shit doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Have you ever thought about writing a book or
I thought of it, dude, but I don't know. I'd have to find someone to help me out with it. Because I think I could do a pretty good story,
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, just the ability to go from what your life was like before to what it is today. I think I want to listen to the podcast that you have with Colin, but I think that you should have a podcast with fucking other people that are paraplegics, quadriplegics, fucking other badass individuals that are going through the same situation, and or even people that wives or husbands that have had people
this injury just doesn't affect me.
No.
It affected, the family.
Yes.
Kids, mom, dad, sister, brother, even my ex,
Yeah.
So, you hit the nail on the head right there. It just doesn't affect me,
No, you're not the only one, right?
Right.
It's a whole situation. Talk about your ex. Can you date? Can you?
Yeah, we can still go out there and have fun,
Yeah.
It is what it is, It's like, it's not up to me. It's up to the other person.
Yes.
So if they're cool with it,
then
they can accept it and be like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you for you, not for what your physical looks. They always say fuck, I'm not with you for your legs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. And there are plenty of men and women out there that
100%.
That look past it. Don't look at
Dude, I got so many buddies that are in wheelchairs that have able-bodied wives or husbands.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's completely possible, right? I mean, even fucking, Stephen Hawking, right? Fucking had, he had some crazy shit, So it's like, So, I mean, it's just, it does come down to the individual and it comes down to you. But, in today's day and age, right? I think it's so important for you to spread your message, right? And that's why I said the podcast, right? Because it's like you can bring other people on. You can share your story even deeper. You can talk about so many unique things because I think that there is, when you said 1 in 50, that's not a lot of fucking people, dude. That's it's just not. Right. And so that is a massive, massive, massive number of people that are, paralyzed one way or another. Maybe they could be completely paralyzed just an arm, whatever. Right. So I'm sure that's what that number is. Right. Is it just people that are
correct? I actually pulled up some more statistics that this is specifically about spinal cord injury.
Okay.
Approximately just under 18,000 new spinal cord injuries happen each year in the United States.
Right.
Males account for about 78% of those new cases.
Wow.
Approximately 200, I'm going to round up, 250,000 to 363,000 people in the U.S. are living with some kind of spinal cord injury. Right. The average age at the time of the injury is about 43 years old. Length of stay at the hospital declined to 11 days.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. When you get when you get a spinal cord injury and you're paralyzed, dude, you're going, what the fuck? What do I do? How do I live? Dude, I got lucky. I got 3 months. So I got 3 months in the hospital in rehab, and they taught my family how to do all the shit that I needed to know. And thank God they did, because when I came home, Like I didn't have nursing right when I came home.
No way.
You know, I didn't get nursing till like January, and from October to January, if my family didn't know how to take care of me, I would have been fucked, dude. You know, and it's crazy. Like nowadays, you get hurt, you get in the hospital. You're lucky to get 30 days. I'm like, dude, 30 days, you can't teach
anyone shit in 30 days.
No. And
you just said 11 days.
Yeah.
So 11 days in the hospital, 31 days for rehabilitation.
Yes.
So you're looking at a third of what his family was about to go through.
It's crazy. And like there's a lot of shit you got to learn. You know, like being like paralyzed, like you can't just sit I don't just sit in my chair, dude. I got to tilt this. Like I got to tilt this chair back like every hour. You know, because what it does is like just sitting in here, I can get like pressure sores.
Yeah.
Pressure sores on your body from just sitting in the same position all the day. You know, so what I'll do is my chair tilts back and it'll take the weight off my ass, you know?
Oh, nice.
So you got to do that. Or if you're in bed, you know, you got to roll from one side to the other. You know, you don't want to get pressure sores, dude.
No.
Pressure sores will kill you, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just like, what's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Fuck. The one that fell off the horse.
Yeah. Christopher Reeve.
Yes.
Right?
Christopher Reeves.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, that's it.
I don't know why I'm
You know?
clapping. It's not funny.
But no, dude, like you get pressure sores. That shit could kill you, dude.
But
you know?
yes, he is a prime example, right?
Yes,
He was
yes.
he was Superman.
Right.
God damn it. And he went through it, right? And I don't know what his life was like, but shit, he died from pressure sores. And
yeah, people don't know that. You know,
No.
they're like, dude, what's a pressure sore? You know? Dude,
it
gets gnarly.
Yeah, it does. My unfortunately my stepfather is very, I don't want to say he's paralyzed, but he can barely walk, right? So close enough.
Yeah.
And this is all new, and he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
And
you're
his
older, your skin breaks down a lot
bed
quicker.
sore, dude, almost killed him. They had to use one of those vacuum
wound
things.
Pump. Yeah, a wound vac.
Yeah. And that was my mom. My mom was fighting for him. They wouldn't fucking give it to him.
Yes.
And she fucking fought tooth and nail. And then eventually, after he almost died,
That's what you have to
they
do.
gave it to him.
It's
Like, what the
sad.
fuck?
Yeah.
He would be so much farther along if they had given it to him in the beginning. But he is very lucky to have my mom.
Yeah, he's lucky your mom fought for him.
Yes,
because if not,
she fought for
if he
his
would have
ass.
just been like, fine, okay, fuck, he could have been dead.
He'd have been dead.
You know?
He would have been. And he got a liver and kidney transplant. And
That's why I think that the whole insurance shit is such a joke, dude.
it's bullshit, man.
Joke.
I mean, how do we have? We're like the richest nation in the fucking world, and our system is so flawed.
So, like, you know, being paralyzed, like, we sit on these cushions, you know, in our wheelchairs.
Yeah.
So, like, mine's coming up on, like, I think my chair's going to be 4 years old here. And I was talking to my my DME company that gets me all my shit for it. I'm like, yo, can I get a new cushion? And they're like, yeah, and right now, you know, you got to either buy it out of pocket, or, like, we have to really, really fight for it, you know?
What?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I sit in this cushion 12 plus hours a day, you know, after, you know, every day. I'm like, dude, it's gonna break down after a while, you know. And they're like, well, you know, I'm like, so what do they recommend on when do you change it? They're like, oh, every 3 years. Okay, so you recommend it? They're recommended changing it 3 years, but insurance will only pay one cushion for every 5 years. I'm like, you know, you got to fight for it, dude. It's stupid.
Wait a minute. It's supposed to be every 3 years, but every 5 years is when insurance will pay for it.
Yeah. That's like, so I can get one of these chairs, a new one every 5 years. So,
But you should have one every 3 years.
Not a chair, but maybe a cushion.
Okay, a cushion.
Yeah, well, you know, I could get it.
How much is a cushion?
A cushion anywhere from $500 to $1,000. You know.
The fuck? Why don't they give you a new one every year, or fucking 2 years, or at least 3 years?
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, and like, you know, it's not that much money, and
it's not
for what for what we pay these damn insurance companies.
Yes,
but for someone like me or anyone else in a wheelchair, of course, that's a lot of money.
Of course,
you know, if you're not working, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
You know,
yes, absolutely.
So.
Yeah, I just think it's it's just really bullshit, man. The whole system that we have here in America, and especially when it comes down to the people that need it most, right?
Yeah. The healthcare system's so jacked, dude.
Yeah, and I don't even understand a way to fix it because I'm not that fucking smart.
No, exactly. Me neither.
But I mean, there's so many people out there that don't even have health insurance, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and then when they do have it, dude, I pay $600 a month for health insurance, right? And I have to fight tooth and nail for shit.
Isn't it crazy?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
What? I pay $600 a month for health insurance.
Right.
Like,
I can't get this. What?
It just doesn't make sense to me. And so it's like, but even like someone in your situation, like, why aren't they doing it every 3 fucking years? I mean,
that's crazy. Like, you could probably get it, but you got to fight your ass off, dude. Like, you need notes from your doctors and all this.
So you're talking about 100 hours worth of shit, 50 hours worth of shit that you got to fucking do.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Right? So you might as well save $1 for every fucking hour.
Right?
And,
exactly.
It's like, it's so
I'll
crazy.
just buy it myself.
At that point, right? I'll fucking stand on the corner and get you a goddamn seat cushion. It's just but then it's so weird to think, right? Because if you don't have a new seat cushion, right, every fucking 3 years, right, then you could potentially get sores quicker, right? Which then is going to cost them more money.
Yeah, but then you're going to be in a hospital,
But then that fucking, they're not going to want to give you a vac for fucking like my mom's situation, right?
Totally did.
Have you had any like scary situations since you've been out of the hospital?
No. Like with pressure sores wise?
Well, just in general,
Well, like one time, like I remember I was this is a fucking funny story, dude. This is awesome. So one time I was at home. I was in bed. I had a couple bros up. A couple buddies were over. We're watching Supercross. And one of my vent tubes came unplugged. Right? And I had a nurse there too. So the vent tube comes unplugged. And when it comes unplugged, my vent starts beeping. Like beep, 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 beep. And like my buddy's like, "Whoa, what's going on?" I'm like, when the tube comes unplugged, I can't talk. So like I could try to talk, but I can't talk. You have to read my lips,
Holy shit!
So the vent tube comes unplugged, and I'm telling my buddy I'm trying to lift like my tube can't unplug.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
And he's like, "What? And then like the nurse I had was freaking out, and like. I'm laying in bed like, fuck, dude, someone needs to fucking put this tube back together so I can breathe. And they're like, fuck, what? And I'm telling them, dude, the tube. And like, fuck. So my buddy's like, he's like looking at me. He's like, bro, your lips are turning blue. I'm about to give you mouth to mouth. And I'm like, no,
bitch.
I'm like, no, because like, I'm like, if he gives me mouth to mouth, it won't work. Yeah. So he jumps up on my bed and fucking locks lips with me. It's like,
shut the fuck up.
Trying to give me like CPR, and it's like
it's doing nothing.
And my other buddy finally, meanwhile, is like, fuck, dude, I found it, and he plugs it together, and I'm like, I finally get a breath, and I'm like, oh my God, fuck, dude. And I am fucking laughing, dude, after this whole thing's going on, bro. And I'm like, I told my homie, I'm like, bro, you just fucking kissed me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's some good homies there, though,
He's like, dude, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, bro, I appreciate you, homie. You gave it 110%, but that wasn't going to do shit, dude. But it was fucking rad, dude.
It is, because you had a homie who didn't, like, dude, he fucking, it just didn't matter.
He didn't freak out or
no.
He's like, dude, I got to give you air.
You can envision it like
he's like, your lips are turning purple.
So wait, if he did, it just does nothing.
No, because it just comes out. Like you'd have to blow through the tube out of my neck, through the tube in my neck to give me air.
Holy shit!
So after that, I said, bro, if that ever happens again, breathe through that tube.
Because that's what. Wow. But
dude, that was so funny. And then he's like, dude, why are you laughing about that? I'm like, because this shit was funny, bro.
Yes, of course.
I'm still here, dude.
Yeah.
So I gotta laugh about it.
Well, that's all you can do, right? Like, what are you gonna fucking do? And at the same time, it's beautiful because your homie fucking gave you straight mouth to mouth. Yeah. But the entire time, you knew it wasn't doing shit.
I'm like, no. Shaking my head, dude. Like, no.
Because if you really needed it, then you wouldn't be shaking your head. And how long do you think this? How long did it go for?
Dude, probably like a minute, maybe.
Oh man, that's
That's a homie, dude.
That's a homie, and I would fucking crack jokes on him every single day. And
Oh,
every
dude, we
single time I see
totally
him.
do, bro.
Yeah,
Totally
that's good friends. So Supercross, was that like something that you? I mean, I know you were riding bikes and shit like that before, but were you super big into it back then? Were you
Always, dude. Always, yeah. I'd always go with my kids and all that, and then I probably I think I missed a few when I first got hurt because I was like, I don't want to go,
Yeah, definitely.
But now I'm fucking full throttle, dude,
Well, now you're into it, man.
Yeah.
It's just like that. It's fucking awesome, man. How's this year been for you, man?
Good. Crazy, but, it is what it is, dude. Like, you can't sit there and fucking cry about it,
No, you can't.
It is what it is. Like we said before, we just do what you can, just be smart about it,
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, you got to do what you can, right? And you definitely have to be smart about it.
And it sucked, dude, because, I wasn't really able to see my kids because, their mom, they lived in a condo on the third story. I couldn't get up there,
Shit.
So I couldn't, see them as much as I wanted. And all the food places, like, we'd usually go to lunch and stuff. All that shit was closed down. So I was like, fuck, dude, I can't, I didn't get to see them. But, thank God for, like I said, technology, FaceTime, all that.
Fucking Zoom, all that stuff,
all that
man.
shit.
I mean, Zoom is just fucking blown up. I remember before it was like, oh, are you gonna Skype that person?
Right,
Now it's
Skype.
like fucking
What the fuck's
Skype, dude.
The
Fucking
hell's that?
technology seems so archaic. Yeah, it's so crazy to see everything that's just transformed this year. A lot of bad, a lot of good,
Yeah,
a lot
100%.
of. I mean, it's just the way that you look at it, right?
It is exactly. It is. Things might not turn out the way we wanted it, but what we can do, we got to roll with it.
You have to. I mean, you got to continue, dude. You have to keep on rolling with it, right? If it's from fucking COVID to the president to whatever the fuck it is,
Exactly.
man, you just keep on pushing it, dude, because,
that shit you can't change, bro.
No, you
change
cannot change it.
No.
Can't change COVID.
Right.
Doesn't seem like you can change the president.
No.
So it's like, what the fuck are you going to do?
You tried by voting, but fuck,
Of course, right? That's all you do, right? If if you're not, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is, man. But it's like you do your best, and sometimes you're up, and sometimes you're down, right?
But when it's out of your hands, dude, like, why let it stress you out?
Of course, yeah. I think so many people let the small shit stress them out.
100%, dude, and that's one thing I've learned not to do is like, dude, like I used to be like when I first got hurt, like having nurses like drive me places, take me to appointments. Like I was always 10, 15, 20 minutes early. In fact, now I'd be like 5 minutes late. And dude, I used to get so fucking pissed. But then after a while, I'm like, bro, this is out of your hands. Like I could tell them, hey, let's leave her here. But if it happens, cool. If not, it is what it is, dude.
It is what it is.
I can't do it,
Dude, who gives a shit,
I'm
man?
not going to fucking
right?
let it bother me.
No, not the fuck at all,
Right.
dude. You can't, man.
100%.
Because it's like, dude, if the person that you're having a meeting with, dinner, whatever the fuck it is, like, then who you are. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about this.
Right.
It does. Then none of that fucking matters. If you're 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, unless it's like this super important fucking meeting with the goddamn president,
Yes.
even then, like, you have an excuse, my friend. Like, yeah, so it's like you just got to keep on rolling with it. But yeah, it's like the small shit. It is kind of crazy because it's like, even in like relationships, man, it's not it's never the big shit, dude. It's always the little shit, right? That just always, gets under people's skin. Even like if someone has like a roommate, right? This is like so important to me, and that's why I love my cousin Zach. When he first moved in with us, because I had so many bad situations with fucking roommates, dude, and it was always because of small shit that snowballed into something bigger, right?
It's the plate you left in the sink.
Exactly.
Right, wash that motherfucker off.
Dude, just say it.
In it. Yes.
Don't be passive aggressive. Be like, hey, motherfucker, just wash that goddamn dish. If you don't wash that, wash that fucking dish.
Right.
Wash the fucking dish. Wash the fucking dish, right?
Yes.
But there comes a point where it's like people just don't want to say anything. Right. They're passive aggressive about it, right? And then that dish becomes fucking 2 dishes, 10 dishes.
And then you're pissed off.
Then it's like 100 fucking dishes later,
up.
and that friendship that you had over,
right?
It's just
it goes out the fucking door,
Yeah.
dude. And that's why when my cousin Zach moved in, right, we were like, we both told each other, right, we sat down. I remember fucking vividly. We sat down and we just both agreed that if anything's fucking bothering us,
Tell
right,
us. Tell
we're
us
gonna
now.
fucking tell each other,
Right.
right? Dude, he is like literally the best thing, one
That's
of the best
awesome.
things that's ever fucking happened to me. Like
that's rad.
my cousin Zach moving into this fucking place, not only has he become best friends with my wife, he's become best friends, like I'm best friends with him.
Cool.
And we've just created this amazing
Bond.
fucking relationship
Yeah.
and bond, right? And I couldn't ask for anything better, and that's because we're so upfront and honest with each other. And I think in my head, like, if I would have done that in the fucking past, right? If I would have done that in the past,
saved a bunch of
I
shit.
could have saved a bunch of friendships,
Yes,
dude, because a lot of fucking friends have gone out the window
Right.
because of bullshit. And it's
Yeah.
I can't take blame myself, but we take blame on both sides. And what I mean by that, it's like maybe they did something, I did something,
Right.
we didn't talk to one another about it, right?
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that because like when I first got hurt, you know, I was with my girlfriend and then we split up like a little bit after I came home, and dude, I fucking hated her. I'm like, dude, you fucking left me like the worst time of my life when I needed someone, blah blah blah. But then, you know, I had so much hatred, you know, and I fucking was like, dude, how could you do that? But then again, after a while, I'm like, fuck, life's too short. You can't hold grudges, you know.
No.
And now we're friends again, you know, which is cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
Right?
you know,
It's amazing.
But it took this whole fucking. I bet you if I wasn't in a chair, I'd probably be like, fuck you.
Yes, right?
So-
right? Your whole new perspective on
That
life
was my
has
whole-
changed,
you know,
right?
Yeah. So now it's like, we had a big talk, and after that, I was like, cool. You know what? I accept your apology. Fucking, let's carry on. We can still be friends. You know?
Had she left you before or during? After it happened?
Yeah, after I got hurt.
You know, it's kind of crazy. It's like if you just look at it at face value, it's like, oh, she's a fucking bitch. Oh,
Right.
that really
Yeah,
sucks,
yeah.
right? But then if you actually think about it, right? Even not like whatever shit was going on between you two. It's like, dude, it's hard on both fucking people,
That goes
right?
back to what we said. Like, it just doesn't affect me. You know?
Exactly, right?
So-
It doesn't. And so it's like, she's not a bad person. No, not at all, man. She's a fucking human being. And I listen, I don't know what the hell's going on between you two, right? Because that doesn't matter about on the podcast right now. It matters like I can see both sides, dude. I understand both sides, right? Dude, I've been with my wife for 17 years, right? And if I became, quadriplegic, paraplegic tomorrow, right? Like I know my wife would stay with me and she'd be with me, but I know it'd be so
100%.
fucking hard.
Hard.
Hard that I think it's one of the only things that I could understand if she left me.
But it would get easier.
It would.
It'd be hard at the beginning, because, dude, she's going to have to take care of herself.
Yeah, yes.
Take care of your kid, whatever.
Yeah.
And then take care of you. And that's when you go, well, fuck, dude, I feel like I'm a burden.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And you go, fuck, I'm over here fucking, I can't do nothing. I can't help out, And, dude, I felt like that, I'm like, fuck, I'm just fucking laying here. You guys gotta do all that shit.
Do everything.
But it is what it is, bro.
It is. It is. It is what it is. But you're absolutely correct. And then it comes to a point where it's like the education kicks in. It's like then things become second nature, right?
No, 100%. Once you learn it, it's like you said, second nature.
It's just second nature.
It's nothing,
Yeah, it's nothing, right? And then it comes to the person that's in here because that's the reason we're like, other than when you're younger, right? Because you're just going off looks and shit like that, right?
100%.
But as you get older, right, you start to realize it's not the outside package, it's the inside package, dude. That's what fucking matters, dude.
Right.
All this shit fucking fades. Come on, man.
Right.
Like, you know what?
I don't care how much money you fucking have, dude.
Yeah.
You could still be fucking miserable, dude.
Of course.
Like,
Well, most rich,
Right.
I don't want to say most rich people because I don't like to generalize,
I'd say
but
a
a
lot.
lot of people that are wealthy, they just don't, it just doesn't seem to ever go in their favor, right?
Dude, I don't have much money, but I make the best of my life.
Dude.
And I'm fucking happy every day. I wake up with a smile, fuck it.
I'm
happy to fucking be able to open my eyes, dude. Fuck. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, dude.
No, you don't.
I don't know what fucking 10 minutes from now, dude. I could fucking leave your house, get hit by a car, and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Definitely. No, yeah, absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. It's kind of crazy. I'm just kind of like, I'm not even gonna ask that question. I'm not gonna bring that up. It was just like a stupid fucking thought in my brain. You're absolutely correct though. It's like people going through whatever situation in their life, right? At any moment, it could all fucking end in a blink of a fucking eye. So
1000%, dude.
At the same time, right? Like for me, my biggest fear is not death, right? My biggest fear, because I haven't gone through death, obviously, because I'm still here, but I've been on life support. I've gone through fucking some gnarly shit in my life.
Right.
But the biggest fear for me is fucking, it's kind of crazy, but Alzheimer's.
That's big.
It's, the thought of
Dude,
being here
everyone.
and then, forget everything, right?
Everything, your life, family, forget all that shit.
So I was like, that's at least you're here, man. You're here.
Up top.
You are fucking, dude, this fucking physical meat body, right, that we fucking have. Right. It's like, we're not
a vegetable in the fucking.
No.
In some fucking home or something,
No.
And I thank God, like I could have been,
You very much so could have been, right? I mean, dude, even look at Stephen Hawking, man, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, look at him, look at his fucking life, dude, and like what he was able to accomplish, right?
Right.
So it's like if you let anything define you, right? Any sickness, disease, whatever the hell is it, these things shouldn't define who you are.
You
right?
define who you are.
Oh, absolutely. Going back though to this year, right? This year's been fucking crazy, man. Yes. It's been fucked, right? But what's 2021 look like for you,
dude? I hate to say it, it was probably be another repeat of 2020.
I hate saying that too.
I'm like, please no, but fuck, I think it's gonna be. I don't know, because you're already here. I'm already hearing like, oh my god, there's another strain of fucking COVID,
dude.
Like, oh fuck, here we go,
dude. Like So wait, does that other strain of COVID, does the vaccine cure that or take care of that? Bro. Like, does it? Know. Does that vaccine take care of that one? Because the fucking the flu vaccine, right? There's a different strains every year, so you got to get different strains. Dude, I mean, it would be crazy if this became the new flu, though. That would suck, right? But like, what I think is gonna happen is like the next couple of years are gonna suck, right?
Yeah, and people are like, all my friends, and they're like, dude, like people, you gotta be careful. You can't get. I'm like, dude, I get it. I know, but like, I don't want to be stuck in my house fucking every day for the next year again.
Yeah, you're already stuck.
Wow.
But God. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not. You're not.
So, like I said, I go out and, I'm just not smart about it. I'm not going to fucking be hanging out with someone over here coughing their brains out.
No,
like, dude, come over here, cough on me.
Yeah, come cough on me, bro. Come on.
Dude.
No, it's just like, absolutely. And it's like, we can be as smart as possible at any moment. Anything can happen, right? But still,
you can be the safest as possible, and still get the COVID.
Yeah, I mean, come on, look at California. I mean, it's had the craziest lockdowns, and now we're the fucking epicenter, right? Yeah. And you got places like Georgia and fucking Texas where they got a lot of shit going on.
They're partying,
but they're fucking, it's like. I don't even understand that shit, right? You know what the crazy thing is? Like, I think out of all of it, right? There's two things, right? One thing Joe Rogan always talks about, and it's just being healthy, man. Right. Fucking vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, fucking taking care of yourself, fucking working out, getting all the proper nutrients and like doing things like that, right? But then on, the other side, right? That's like what we don't talk about, because like they've always been talking about the vaccine. But on the other side, it's just the handling of all of it, right? Yeah. Where it's just it's been a shit show. It is.
It's been crazy, dude.
Dude, you look at these fucking crazy. You look at these restaurants, man.
I feel bad for them,
fucking out, like retrofitted their fucking places, spent 5, 10,
Thousands,
15,
yeah.
20, 30, 50, $100,000 to make it right.
And now they get shut down again.
And then they get shut down again, right? And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, but we got our fucking douchebag governor, right, going out, and I don't give a fuck if he was tested or not. Most importantly, what he did was he lied about it, right? Like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing, man. I don't care, right? But don't give us bullshit.
Do what I say.
Yeah, dude, don't be like that.
Right.
Don't be one of those fucking dads, you know? And that's exactly what you're doing. It's like, dude, I get it. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. No one knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yes.
Like, this shit is fucking unprecedented. But it's like, you cannot sit there and go out, regardless of testing or not, and then fucking lie. Oh, it was outdoors. It was this. It was that.
Right.
Well, and then fucking shut down.
Come to my winery.
Yeah. Fucking, dude, Nancy Pelosi did the fucking same thing, right? But she's not the governor.
Shit's crazy.
But it is. This shit is crazy, right? This shit is fucking crazy. And so, I don't know, man. I just hope that once 2024, 2025 comes around, right? Shit's just
hopefully
popping,
we ain't got to wait
right?
that long, dog.
Right? Well, you know, I mean, even though, I don't know. I don't even remember who like fucking said this, right? But it was like, you know, it's gonna be like the Roaring 20s again, right? Yeah. It's just like anything in life. You have something like just so fucking tight, just so tight, and then all of a sudden,
Yep.
Right. And so it's like there's gonna come a time where it's like I don't even know. Like, dude, you look at the stock market, right, man? Dude, I look at fucking my stocks and shit like that, and like, I don't understand how it's like going up so fucking high. Like, some of these companies are like, no, it's good, but what's going to happen is there has to come a point where this shit fucking crashes.
Yeah. Good for who?
Well, the top, right? Exactly.
It's been monopoly after monopoly. Yeah. Small businesses go under. Competition's been tanking. So, of course, you run to the only market that's open, Walmart. Of course you only go, right? You can't.
Amazon.
Right?
But why can those guys?
Of course you only go Target.
Yeah.
We should make a video like that.
But why can those guys stay open?
Because those bitches, right?
Why can't the little guy?
Yeah. I mean, it's that is a very, very true point, right? Why can they still have like outdoor fucking like markets where people eat food and shit like that? Like I see them, like I got them, like, and like my wife's in the movie industry, right? And so like I know some people out there. There was like this video of this girl, like it was like she like owned like a restaurant or whatever, and she walked out, right? It's like I feel bad for her, but at the same time, my wife in the past, well, I guess it's 10 days now, she was tested 8 times. Right. Now this is not to put down. You're the same thing, right? It's the same thing. So it is. And she doesn't understand, and most people on the outside don't know that, right? Like all these fucking big sets, they all have to be tested multiple times. But how does that look, right? It regardless of them being tested or not, it doesn't look good. Yeah. So you got the little person who's got the fucking job that's barely hanging by a fucking thread, and then they see all these fucking people outside fucking eating, right? It just, it's like, it just doesn't look good. Yeah. There could have been a better way about this, right? It's like, okay, then go down to 10% fucking people. Do something, man. Don't fucking shut down everything. And when are you guys going to open it up again?
Who knows, man?
You know, it's like, I don't know, man. There should have just been fucking proper protocols set in the fucking beginning, and like that's what we could have done, you know? I don't know. It's just fucking strange. Sorry, I went off on this fucking COVID fucking I'm gonna piss a whole bunch of people off.
We took a left turn.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We went off the cliff, bro. That's fucking awesome though. Okay, so honestly though, what does the next steps of your life look like? What do you want to do? Like,
what does it look like? Same thing it looks like today, dude. Living it up every day, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe get some more tattoos. Who knows? Fucking rad, bro, because I get tattoos and I don't even feel them. It's fucking amazing.
That is fucking awesome.
It is, dude. Like,
that is fucking awesome. I love that. And I love your fucking philosophy, thought process on that.
My tattoo guy was like, dude, I'm going to fucking tattoo you where you feel it. I'm like, go for it, bro. So he tattooed my head. We put rolling till the wheels fall off. I said, there you go. I got a tattoo where you knew I could feel it. And guess what? it still didn't hurt.
It didn't do it.
It was rad. But like I had a bunch before before I got hurt, but I added a bunch more. But like my kneecaps and all that shit, I was like, thank God I didn't have to feel that. Right?
I don't even have my kneecaps done. I don't know if I'll ever do it. I'm too much of a bitch, dude.
The front of my legs and all that shit.
Like my foot, like I want to. Like I just wish they could knock my ass out. Like, right?
Can you knock me out? Give me tattoos.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like don't be a bitch. Fuck, I'm gonna be a bitch on that. Like, fuck that. Like I love the work. I want it.
Exactly, dude.
I don't want to feel it, man.
Yeah.
And as you get older. So you got that, right? It's a win for you. You look at the positive.
Yeah, dude. So I just tattooed a bunch of shit that like positive shit I like.
Yeah.
I just tattoo that on me.
That's awesome.
Like,
that's awesome.
I don't have themes. I just got positivity.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's all you. That's everything that I have felt since I fucking met you, man.
So that's my like honestly like moving forward. Like it's just I think it's just gonna be every day. Like my day every day is what every day moving forward you look like.
Yeah.
Waking up, smiling, being positive, and trying to spread some positivity out there.
Fuck yeah, man. I think that's just so important to hear. It doesn't matter at what level you're at in your life or what's going on in your life.
No matter what happens in your life.
Exactly. It is all about positivity. It's all about pushing forward. And as we kind of like start to wind this down and wrap this up, man, do you though, like, I mean, because I know, with the speaking and everything like that, seriously, do you ever think about like writing a book, one, and two, and starting the fucking podcast, man? I think that'd be fucking great.
After this, I'm going to be like, you know what? Fuck, Brock's right, dude. I'm going to fucking do it, dude.
Do it, man.
Fuck, dude. You're not the only one that said write a book, dude. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't even know, like, where the fuck do I start, dude? I don't know.
You got to get a ghostwriter.
I just got
to help you.
I got to find a writer. And then, you know what? Maybe you know what, Brock? Maybe come in 2021, Russ on Wheelz book.
That's exactly what I'm talking about,
we'll
man.
See.
Or at least starting it, right?
Yeah.
Starting it and talking about your story from the beginning and really opening up, man, and sharing everything, the shit that you went through when you were younger. And then like halfway, it doesn't even have to start right at the beginning, but like halfway into the book, that's when it happens. Right. And then it's like the rest of your life, right? Yeah. It's like everything that's gone on and like how you're going to move forward. And like, I don't know, man, because there's just so many people out there that are just fucking stuck, dude, that are
stuck in a rut, dude.
Exactly. Right. And so it's like, if someone like you can spread positivity, be happy.
Yeah.
Why can't anyone?
I always say, if I could do it, you could do it.
Yeah.
If I could be happy, you can too.
Absolutely. What was that song? If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, man, I'm not gonna fucking start. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, man. So literally, any final words? Like, come on, like to share with the world, share with people that are in your situation or just in a fucking tough situation. What do you want to leave them with?
I always say, you got to keep your head up. You can't let that bad day ruin it. And you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. Fresh start. So if you're having a bad day today, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. Fresh start. Live it up.
Fuck yeah, brother.
That's all you can do, bro.
That's it.
Stay positive, Stay positive no matter what happens to you in life. Bad shit's going to happen, but it is what it is, man.
No, that's exactly it. It is what it is.
If you can't change it, don't try to change it.
No, just push forward.
I'm not trying to change myself, dude.
No, you said that in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I'm not trying to change myself. I'm just rolling with it.
No, you're Russ on Wheelz.
I'm gonna make the best of it.
That's right. That's right, baby. That's right.
Thanks for having me.
Woo! Wow, that was a little loud. Sorry, Steven. I know you're gonna be editing this shit. And yeah. No, Mr. Russ on Wheelz, big dog. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Absolutely.
Loved it. Good times.
Mazel tov, baby. Thank you. Peace out, motherfucker. All right, Russ. Have a good night, bro. Boom! Wowzers! Thank you so much for watching the podcast. I want to thank Russ for coming on to share his amazing story. And if you enjoyed the show and you enjoy everything that we're doing, don't forget to subscribe. Hit my head. You see my head? Hit that bad boy right there. And as always, we got another amazing podcast from last week, and that is the legendary Godfather, Mike Metzger. Hit it right there. I want to thank everyone for having a good night. I want to thank everyone for having a great day. I want to thank everyone. Peace out.